Okay, I think we are live. If somebody in the chat can confirm that we are live, so we can start another quizzing evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in quizzing evening, watching quizzing evenings. This is a format where we do more fun, non-competitive themed quizzes, like at least two, three per month. We did a dogs quiz, one of our favorite quizzes of all time last week. And this year we are doing a goat quiz from dog to we are doing a crazy goat quiz. Oh, we are live. Nice. But if somebody can confirm, it will be very nice. So I can call these three presumably fans of greatest batsman ever. Let me call them one by one. We are celebrating Sachin Tendulkar today. And I have, I don't know how much time I can talk about Sachin for hours. I'm from a generation who is defined by Sachin Tendulkar. I'm from a generation where each one of us remembers where were we when Sachin played this knock, where were we when Sachin did this, when were we? And a lot of young, slightly like people who grew up with maybe the next generation cannot relate to this. Just like when I was growing up, I couldn't relate to a lot of Kapil Dev stories or Gavaskar stories that are, the other generation will tell us. But man, it's Sachin. It's unreal. It's unreal. And I was fortunate enough to meet him, to work with him for more than a year, and to interact with him and go to his house, meet his family, his team. To have worked closely with him was the most surreal. That's the biggest takeaway from my corporate life was that to be a brand manager with Sachin Tendulkar. I still can't it's so difficult to explain. I'm saying this again and again, but he defined how the nation functioned. There were nights where, all of you must have heard how Sachin got out, the match was over, and to have the burden of crores of people every day on the ground, every moment. Ooh, we'll talk about more. We'll talk more about Sachin with three fans that we have in this panel, and of course with you guys in the chat. Please in the chat feel free to talk about Sachin, and also of course subscribe, like all of those things. Let me call the panelists one by one. Our first panelist is Aditya.
Hi, KViz.
Where are you, Aditya, right now? Tell me.
I am in Mysore, my parents' house.
Mysore. Please tell me your one Sachin memory, just top of your mind, whatever
I
comes.
I knew you would ask this question, so I've been thinking about it since the evening. I can think of many, but my favorite was that 136 at Chennai against Pakistan. Uh, where, with that back, this thing he
That
kept,
Saklan dismissal that broke our heart.
yeah,
I
and then
don't
we
know if
lost
the
the match.
camera can see it, but Aditya, I don't know how many of you follow me on Instagram, but if you follow, then you would know that I've been reading Wasim Akram's autobiography. And there is a chapter where he talks about that test. And I relived that whole every ball of any any cricket fan from that generation will never forget the match that Aditya is talking about. India versus Pakistan in Chennai. There's a chase that's happening. Sachin against one of the best bowling attacks in the world. In pain. You're watching him in pain.
You
You
can feel the pain. Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
feel the pain while watching. Exactly. You're like, man, how is this guy doing it? Nobody is supporting him from the other end. It is so frustrating. He's at it. He's about to win. He's about to win that test for us. And that one moment, that Suckland's ball where he's so tired, he can't run. He can't take single by, and then he goes for that. There's an edge. It goes up. He's caught. And you're still hoping against hope, Aditya. You'll remember, all of
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
the whole nation was like, bhai,
Make those bloody 12 runs for Sachin
run
at
run
least.
for
It's not for
Sachin,
India.
bhai. मेरे को
Uh,
छोड़ दे, Sachin के लिए बना दे, guys. And we failed so hard. Oh my God. Oh. I mean, the second match became more memorable with Kumble's, Kotla heroics. But that match, Aditya, what have you reminded, brother? Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh. But Aditya, are you like a Sachin fan? I'm sure you are.
I
Like,
am, I
I know
am,
you
I
love
am.
cricket, and if you love
Yes.
cricket, you're from India. Sachin Tendulkar. Okay. On that note, another cricket fan, Ankit. Ankit from Bangalore, headhunting people on LinkedIn and outside. What's happening, Ankit?
Hey KV, hi, hi.
Are
Great
you
to be here.
Same question. One defining Tendulkar memory, top of your mind.
Okay, so like I started following cricket around when I was 7, 8 years old, so 2003, 4 onwards. So that was the later part of his career. But yeah, of course, 2011, the finals when Kohli lifted Tendulkar on his shoulders. That was a defining moment for me.
Yeah,
And even that 200, in Gwalior against South Africa. So
yeah.
those two
It's
moments
nice.
are,
It's nice to have like different era, and that is also a
yeah,
proof of how long that era has been. Like when Aditya was talking about that memory, I remember I was in school and I was like in a place called Ara, and our friends were running around. Light आ रही थी, जा रही थी, केबल अभी नया नया आया था, टीवी पे कुछ कुछ चल रहा है. That era. And when you say 2011, I can now remember. Oh, I was already in TCS. Life had like a lot of things had happened, and but Sachin was still
yeah,
our god after all those years.
absolutely.
And that, what Ankit said, is a nice climax final act scene of a great movie, because Sachin was the highest scorer in almost every World Cup he went to from 96, 99, 2003, and then that disaster in 2007 World Cup. And you're like, bhai, Sachin ko to ek World Cup dela do yaar, bhai. It's almost in football terms, it's like Gerrard ko ek Premier League dila do, bhai, kya chal raha hai?
Yeah.
And then we win that World Cup. Oh my God, Ankit, what a memory.
So he needed 6 World Cups for that one win.
Imagine, bhai, he was in every World Cup since 92. And also that 200, because again, he's the benchmark, bhai. Like, again, he's like, और वनडे में कौन 200 बनाता है? सचिन लाइक मैं बनाता हूँ, मैं जाता हूँ, उसके बाद करते रहना, बट आई डू दिस, लेट मी शो हाउ इट्स डन. Oh my God, what memories. On that
And
note,
even I
Ankit,
vividly remember I just, share one more. So I vividly remember the final, 100 that he made at Mirpur. So all of us were waiting for the year for that. So that
yeah,
time I was following cricket very actively. I was growing
yeah.
up, I was in school. So, those are some of my favorite memories.
Yeah, that was, yeah, another frustrating phase to be a Sachin fan.
Yeah, yeah,
करो यार भाई.
yeah.
Oh man. Okay. On that note, somebody who's making his debut on quizzing. Give it up for Pramit. Pramit, sorry for making you wait. But question is already leaked like a viva. Please tell us your favorite Sachin memory.
I guess my Sachin memory, obviously there are a lot, like some of them has already been like discussed from with Aditya and Ankit. But I think when Virat scored his 50th century and he was going down to Sachin, and Sachin like someone who had done a prophecy way back, and he was smiling and he was applauding, standing up. I think that took the moment away.
Yeah.
That said that yes, what kind of a person, like a gentleman he is deep
Yeah.
down,
Yeah.
that he doesn't care who takes away his his records, as long as it's someone from India.
Yeah.
And that probably
Beautiful.
shows his character in the game, and the love for his for the entire game.
Beautiful. It's how nicely we have covered almost like from a late 90s memory of Sachin, the whole team being dependent on Sachin. And then Ankit talked about his next phase when there was a much better team around him with Yuvraj and you know, Zahir Khan. Like it was a team that won the World Cup, right? And then Pramit talked about the legacy. It's beautiful. And you can't ever compare people across eras. It's just unfair to compare, say, a Bradman to a Richards or a Richards to Sachin or a Lara to Gary Sobers. But by the Indian team later had this whole gamut of crazy, superb cricketers
Yeah.
around them. You have Bumrah to defend whatever you score. Sachin, bye. Look at the bowling lineup we had when Sachin was playing, the batting lineup he had when Sachin was playing, and the bowling lineup which was against us. My God, sometimes you think of that bowling lineup from Courtney Walsh to Curtly Ambrose to Alan Donald, Sean Pollock, McGrath, Shane Warne, Wasim Akram, Waqar Yunis, Chaminda Was. Bhai, what the
Muralidharan.
Muralidharan, my God. Oh my God, that guy. Oh, there are shots. My reels are full with Sachin videos. There are shots, compilation of Sachin doing that straight drive against Brett Lee. There's that pull against Andy Caddick. My God. Oh my God, guys, we are going to fanboy so hard today. And we'll do a quiz also while we are at it. So we'll come back to a lot of these memories. Let me just see what the chat is saying. Dhanashri, hi. Ankit, so nice to see you. Abhishek Saluja is doing Sachin, Sachin. Of course, even his chant is most memorable. Like every
Yeah.
new chant has to now follow that model. You know,
Yes.
like if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to create like Ankit, it has to be like Sachin. Oh man. Ankit says reminiscing Sachin versus Alan Donald in Tony Greig's commentary. Man, again, while we are talking about him, I think commentary is running in all our heads. Sachin getting Moin Khan through the legs with a googly to end the day. Abhishek,
Oh,
nice, nice memory. I remember that. We didn't talk about his bowling, but we'll talk about his bowling in the quiz. That's why I didn't talk about it. Please read How Sachin Destroyed My Life by Vikram Sathe. Okay, okay. 98 against Pakistan in 2003. Iconic, Fuzail says. Man, when Ankit was talking about the 2003, he started following. I thought he was going to talk about this inning, which I also read in the Wasim Akram book again. One of my personal Sachin fan memory, because it was my board exam, I think 12th board or something, or some important exam was there, either 11th or 12th. And next day physics का paper था. और आज इंडिया पाकिस्तान है. I'm like, भाई, what to do? Have to watch. And then Pakistan did really well. Anwar scored
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
He had a great knock. And we were supposed to be really bad chasers then. But we were like, chalo, Sachin रुक गया तो रुक गया. And Sachin came in some different avatar that day, boy. That six of Shoaib over third
The-
man is just an everlasting memory. And then Wasim Bakar, he was just, oh. And again, I feared that the same Chennai thing will repeat once he got out. But thankfully, we had a better batting
But
lineup
no,
with
yeah.
Yuvraj and Dravid after that. Yeah, yeah. Abhishek talks about Desert Storm. That's one memory none of us touched upon, which was, if you ask me, it will be my defining Sachin memory. Man, that Desert Storm, back to back, those two centuries. Ah.
I
Okay,
still
Abhishek,
remember
what's
Michael
Sorry, sorry.
Kasparov. Sorry.
Aditya?
I
Oh,
still
yeah, yeah,
remember
Michael
Michael
Kasparov.
Kasparov staring like, what is going on?
I sometimes still watch the highlights of that game. And we made a movie with Sachin called Sachin $1 Billion Dreams that came out in theater also. And we were one of the partners for that film. So we kept watching that film again and again. In fact, we did a special screening with Sachin, Anjali, and the whole family. And usme Desert Storm aaya tha, and the whole room was just like, my God. There's the moment when literal the Desert Storm comes and he and Lakshman are just waiting for match to resume. And then he starts again. My, oh. Okay, Fudel says I was in my MBA when he scored 100. I think even I was in my MBA in I think MBA first year when that happened. Favorite stat is Sachin has more 5 wicket haul in ODI than Shane Warne. Yes, yes. McGrath sledging Sachin went wrong. Yes, yes, Abhishek. Okay, guys. We have fanboyed for a long time. We'll start the quiz now. We'll fanboy with every question also, of course. This is the quiz, and my dear Anshuman, who worked with me on the quiz, calls it Playing It My Way Tendulkar Edition. That, of course, is an homage to his book,
Autobiography. Yeah.
which is, let's not talk about the book. Let's
Yeah.
just talk about good things of Legend Life. Oh, okay. Shout out to Anshuman. 8 questions. All of you know how this works. There are 2 questions for our audience who have joined. And order will be Aditya, Ankit, Pramit. Same order in which you were called. Second now will be Pramit, Ankit, Aditya. Let's start with Aditya. The first question. Since it's the first question, we'll start with the very first Sachin memory. Not for us, but when you look at Sachin's history, this was a defining moment. Even before the question comes, I need both names to give you points. Okay, I will not split points. Let's start. Aditya. Tendulkar made his test debut against Pakistan in Karachi in November 1989, aged 16 years and 205 days. He scored 15 runs, being bowled by X, who also made his debut in that match. He was noted for how he handled numerous blows to his body at the hands of the Pakistani pace attack. In a 20-over exhibition game in Peshawar, held in parallel with the bilateral series, Sachin made 53 runs of 18 balls, including an over in which he scored 27 runs, bowled by legendary Y. This was later called one of the best innings I have ever seen by the then India captain Krishnamacharya Srikanth, and have been quoted many times by experts ever since. Tell me both bowlers. Debut bowler bowled by another debutant and hitting legendary bowler for 27 runs in 1 over.
Is X Waqar Yunus and Y Abdul Qadir?
Full 10 points to Aditya. It is Waqar Yunus and it is Abdul Qadir. And well done, Ashish Mehrotra. Subaredi Adapala, Fuzail, you are right. Abhishek Saluja, you're also right. Fuzail, you're also right. Man, I saw this reel recently, which was very funny. And the caption was, "Pehle badai karta hai, fir marta hai." That was the caption. And then there's a video of Sachin saying, अब्दुल कादिर ने बोला कि बॉलिंग करने आए तो मैंने बोला कि आपको कैसे मार सकते हैं, आप तो इतने बड़े बॉलर हैं. And then Abdul Qadir says, I have never in my career been hit like this. In my whole career, I have been hit for sixes rarely in my career. This young kid comes, teenager, hits me for 4 6s. What the fuck? Oh my God. Abdul Qadir is a legend. Some people consider him the greatest spinner ever.
Yeah.
And then this new kid goes, 16-year-old, destroys him. Guys in the chat, if you've not seen that video of Sachin hitting Abdul Qadir, you have to see it. It's available on internet. It's beautiful. And of course, Waqar Yunus also made his debut in the same series. Another fantastic, fantastic bowler. Ooh. Wow. 10 points to Aditya. Ankit, now we are coming to a slightly one of those, but a very memorable series actually when you look back. And I think the whole India was talking about this series for Virat's form in this series, but we'll talk about it later. So there are two people again, you have to tell me. A later said in Dash, 10 years on, a documentary that was based on this matter. When I began to play for Mumbai Indians, IPL franchise, once B came to me and apologized. A said in the documentary. We go to a very wealthy man's place for a barbecue, drinks, and dinner one night, and the whole team's there, and he had guests there. And B said, mate, can I speak to you for a minute out in the garden, out the front? He goes, look, I've got to say sorry to you for what I did to you. I apologize. The Herald Sun stated that Sachin is still not forgiven by some Aussie players for changing his account in this incident. Who are these two players involved in this incident, Ankit?
Yeah, so I have the answers for this. It's Andrew Simons and Pachi Harbhajan Singh.
Yes, Andrew Simons and Harbhajan Singh are the two people. So this is not really a Sachin story, but Sachin was part of the story. But we wanted this question so we can talk about that crazy 240 innings that all of us have talked about since Virat's struggle with ball outside off stump in this series. And you know, all cricket fans, whoever saw that inning were like, "Bhai, Sachin se seekh yaar." That inning again, I was in my engineering, so we used to wake up very early, watch some games in our hostel mess TV. What? Imagine, man. Imagine. Oh God. Like I was thinking about it yesterday night. We were playing here only, we were playing something. And I thought about something throughout the game. Okay, कि मैं ये करूंगा पूरे मैच में, ये करूंगा, ठीक है. और मुझसे वो नहीं हुआ 2 मिनट तक, क्योंकि आप बहल जाते हो. There is no way. You can't. There are moments when you're like, भाई एक करते हैं ना यार थोड़ा. And this is the GOAT batting, sacrificing his most elegant, precious, best shot and scoring to my क्या इंसान था यार भाई यार. What to do, guys?
That wagon wheel is there all over. Like
that wagon wheel is just too good. Too good. Okay, Harbhajan Simons is correct. Ankit got it right, and so did Harshit, Ashish, Abhishek Vats, Fuzail, Ankit, Abhishek Saluja. All of you are right. Okay. Next, Derek. Should have been to Pramit, but it's an audience question. So, Pramit, I'll come back to you soon. Audience, next question is for you. Now we are going to another Sachin phase, which was he became the first Indian, in fact, first non-Englishman, I think, to play for Yorkshire, which was crazy in that time for Yorkshire to sign a foreigner. I don't think any Indian had played for Yorkshire till Sachin went there. There is a signed photo on Chris Hassel's dining room wall that will always remind him of the part he played in bringing Tendulkar to Headingley as Yorkshire's first overseas player in 1992. The message reads, Dear Chris, you've done a wonderful job. Thank you for everything. I wish you a happy retirement. Keep smiling, Sachin. It's absolutely fantastic to think that I played a part in his year at Yorkshire. I feel privileged and proud, admitted Hassel, who was Yorkshire's chief executive at the time. Now, the question, cricket nerds. This is one of those nerd questions. We'd actually signed X from Australia, and Yorkshire TV had sponsored him. Continued the former Lancashire secretary. Sachin came as a replacement of X due to injury concern. Which player did Sachin replace at Yorkshire? And extra clue for that player is that he played between 1984 and 1996. Played 71 tests for Australia. Okay, chat has already answered, so I'll give you an opportunity for the panel to answer for no points. Anyone?
Is this Alan Border?
Not Alan Border. Alan Border started playing before
Slightly
it.
earlier, right?
Also by 96 he had gone. Any more? Any more? I'll guide you.
No,
I'll try and
I
guide you guys. So since injury concern is a clue, so this is a fast bowler. Okay. Now, any guesses?
Merv Hughes.
Not more views. Imagine less mustache. But same generation. He did bowl with more views in late 1980s. One last chance.
Sorry,
Anyone?
pass on my side.
Pass from you guys. Okay, I'm going to the chat to see who answered before anyone. A lot of you said Greg Chappell. Does not make sense with the timeline. Everyone, anything in the last line will not fit for Greg Chappell, but I think you will jump the gun. But Abhishek, what's proud fellow Liverpool fan has cracked this. Well done. Naman Agarwal, you also got it. The answer is Craig McDermott. Okay.
Ah,
So fast bowlers from Australia, late 80s, early 90s. Think of Craig McDermott. Well done, guys. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay. Now coming to Pramit. And some of us tend to forget that Sachin played IPL for a bit and he played great well there also. He's a pioneer in IPL also. In IPL, he came and scored a century. What the hell is wrong with you? Attached here is the score of 13 match of a certain 2011 IPL from Wankhede, April 15th, 2011, where Tendulkar scored his maiden IPL 100. All I want from you is who was the opponent. Okay, this is the... And there's also a bowling thing to help you crack the opponent. So it's not like a random question. Davy Jacobs, who was also the wicketkeeper, scored 12. Ambati Raidu was playing for Mumbai Indians that season, made 53. And Tendulkar scored 100 with 66 balls, 12 boundaries, 3 sixes. The big clue can be in the bowling lineup with RP Singh, Vinay Kumar, Tisara Pereira, and Raisi Gomez. Which IPL team do you think Sachin scored his maiden 100 against?
Okay, I did not. That's not in his biography. Yeah.
Please complain to Boria Mazumdar, Pramit.
Yeah, I think I have to do that. Okay. 2011 IPL. Was it Delhi Capitals?
Not Delhi Capitals or Daredevils in 2011. Not Delhi. Going to Aditya.
Is this Kings 11 Punjab?
Not Kings 11 Punjab. So 2 eliminated. Okay, Ankit.
I think this is one of those new teams. Vinay Kumar, RP Singh. I remember Kochi team, I guess. Kochi Tuskers,
Yes.
Kerala.
Well done. It is Kochi Tuskers Kerala. It's Kochi Tuskers Kerala, and Ankit was on the right track. This is one of those limited edition team, Kochi Tuskers Kerala. Well done, Abhishek. What's in the chat? Got it before anyone else. So did only Krishnan is here in the chat, guys. You know who to beat when it comes to speed in quizzing chat. Karthik is here. Hi, Karthik. You are right with Kochi. Mahila was captain. Kochi won, says Karthik. Sachin scores 100, team loses. That was the same season. Rahane smashed 6 fours in the same over against MI. Double clicker. Oh, nice Mumbai derby in terms of batsman bowler. It is half-time. Scores never matter in quizzing evening, but for statistical purposes, Aditya is on 10, Ankit on 22. Pramit yet to start scoring, but Pramit will get the first question now in the second half. Okay, friends, having a lot of fun. Let's do it. Second half. Pramit, this is your direct. Right arm over, the umpire shouted as a curly-haired Indian youngster ran up to bowl the last over. The first ball saw Finny de Villiers run himself out, venturing for a needless second run. Macmillan stroked the ball to deep cover, and de Villiers wanted to come back for a second. A long throw from the deep from Salil Ankola saw Vijay Yadav whip off the bails. And then Tendulkar worked his magic. The next two balls pinned the new batsman Alan Donald to the wicket and Macmillan at the non-striking end. Donald finally managed to get a single of the fifth ball, which left Macmillan to score 4 runs from the last delivery. Macmillan swung hard and missed, handing India one of the most memorable and pulsating victories in cricket history. And I'm looking at a specific answer on this one. Which momentous occasion was this? Which means just tell me what match was this that saw arguably Tendulkar's best performance as a bowler, and who was India's captain in this match. Two halves, specific answer to what match are we talking about, and just tell me India's captain.
So I think this was the 1998 five-hauler from Sachin against South Africa, and the captain. Okay, now I'm going to sound very stupid on that. In 1998. Oh shit. I'm just going to take a bad guess. Azhar.
Somewhere here and there you are, Pramit, but like I said in the beginning, I need full answer. So no, I have to pass to Ankit. Ankit, tell me what match are we talking about, and tell me the captain.
Okay. Yeah, this was in the mid 90s or late 90s against South Africa. Captain, I would say Sachin himself was the captain, probably.
Oh yeah, fun is
But
not coming. Going to Aditya.
Hero Cup, Arju Bhai, captain. 90, 94 Hero Cup final, 96, 94, I think. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Mohammad
Hero Cup is
Azharuddin,
correct. Yeah, Hero Cup is correct. Not final. Okay, nobody has
semi-final.
really looking forward to this answer, but it's 93 Hero Cup semi-final. And Mohammad
Yeah.
Azharuddin. Everyone has given bits and pieces. Pramit was right on Azhar. Azhar was the captain, but Pramit was way off in terms of timeline. I was not looking at specific 93 also, but Hero Cup, somebody should remember Hero Cup. It was not the 5 wicket haul. I think Sachin didn't do
Yeah,
5
yeah.
wicket.
My bad.
Yeah, the magic part was that South Africa needed 6 runs in the final over with 2 wickets to go, and out of nowhere Sachin comes and just gave away 3 runs in the over. Then we came to Ankit. Ankit shifted the timeline, which was on good track. He from 98 he went to mid 90s, but nothing else he added. And then Aditya gave us Hero Cup. And then he said final. Mohammad Azharuddin. Oh man. Oh, okay. Hero Cup Azhar, Ankit, you are right. Well, Abhishek says Sachin's 5 wicket haul was versus Australia. Yes, we remember that. Hero Cup semi-final defending 6 runs in the final over, says Vyom Dati. That is right. Titan Cup is again not Titan Cup. Titan Cup was different. Titan Cup was a few years later. Titan Cup, I think, was 96 times when Sachin was the captain in Titan Cup. Okay. Okay. How to split points here, guys, for this?
It's up
Okay.
to you, Kumar.
Yeah, let's see what to do. Pramit got Azhar part right, which is fair. Did you guys know the man of the match for this match? Just any random guess?
Javagal Srinath.
Okay. Ankit, any guesses? Just for fun. No? Aditya, any guesses? Man of the match in this match?
No, I don't remember.
It was Azharuddin. He destroyed.
Oh,
A lot of people, like, his legacy is slightly tainted, but he scored amazing 90 runs in this match. Destroyed South African bowling lineup. It was so good. So yeah, not just the captain, but also man of the match. Okay, anyway. So Azhar is okay. So let's give points to Pramit for Azhar. So let's close that. Let's give 5 to Pramit for Azhar. Then we came to Ankit. Nothing new we got. Then we came to Aditya. It was 12 points or 7 points balance. And he got Hero Cup, but he said final. So I'm going to give 4 to Aditya. Okay. The scores don't matter here, guys. But just Aditya gets 4 for Hero Cup and Pramit gets 5 for Azhar. Okay. Now, next direct will be for audience. Okay. Going to audience, then I'll come back to Ankit. Audience, this is for you. So this is the fastest finger first. Okay. This is a very easy question. It's about speed. So just quickly write in the chat. One line question is who won Dronacharya Award in 1990? And it's a Sachin quiz. So it's about speed now. Blanked out in the list on the right side is someone who played in only one first class match for State Bank of India against Hyderabad in the Moinuddin Gold Cup tournament in 1963. The list contains names of individuals who have been awarded Dronacharya Award. If you want to know more about Dronacharya, new Mahabharat episode comes out every Monday on this channel. Please watch it. All I want, just give us the person who won it in 1990. The answer is the most obvious answer. But it's all about speed, as somebody told Sachin in MRF Pace Academy. Nathan Arvi got it before. Subba Reddy got it before anyone else. Well done, Subba Reddy. You are right. Definitely faster than Venkatpati Raju. Nathan RV, you also got it right. Abhishek Vats, you also got it right. Fuzail Naman, Abhishek Saluja, you are all right. Great segue, says Abhishek Vats. Yes, please listen to Mahabharat if you are too busy to watch on Amazon Music. And if you can watch with some nice graphics, you can watch on YouTube also. The answer is Ramakant Alcharekar. Neither two of his most famous pupils. Oh, man. Okay. Next year it will be to Ankit actually because Pramit got more points for the Hero Cup Azhar Funda. So yeah, Ankit, advantage you. Let's do it. What the hell, guys? Sorry, guys. People have no. Okay. Ankit, this is for you. One of Sachin's idol. Growing up, cricket wasn't Sachin's only love. He also played a lot of tennis and believes he was pretty good at it too. My big time hero was Dash Dash. I just loved that guy. All my friends and family would support Bjorn Borg. I was the only one supporting Dash Dash. Everyone used to call me X because I styled myself on him. I made my father buy me the same headbands and sweatbands and even grew my hair long. You wouldn't believe the pictures of me from that time. I was also extremely naughty, very, very difficult to handle. Who was this idol of Sachin from tennis world? Ankit.
Yes, I know this is John McEnroe.
It
Sachin
is
was a closest fan.
McEnroe. From McDermott to McEnroe, we have come a long way in this quiz. Of course, we're talking John McEnroe and Sachin actually look like him. Look at this. Look at
Yeah.
Sachin on the left and look at John McEnroe on the right. Let's see who got before anyone else. Nathan Arvi, well done. Again, very fast. Abhishek Vats, as always, right. Fuzail, you are right. Ankit Jain, you are right. Karthik, you are right. Abhishek Saluja, you are right. It is McEnroe and the great McEnroe Bjorg rivalry from the 80s. Even those matches, guys, they are now, most of those matches are on YouTube and on. Please watch some of these McEnroe Borg matches. They are just too good. What contrasting personalities. One's like ice and fire type of thing. But yeah, we will not digress. We'll focus on Sachin. Fuzail, you were wrong. Oh yeah, Fuzail said Boris Baker. Yuck. Okay. Let's do it, guys. Last question. This is for Aditya, and this is one of those classic Sachin questions. I have been framing this question for as long as I remember since this incident happened, which is crazy. Mumbai playing in the finals of 2008-9 Ranji Trophy finals were bolstered by the presence of Tendulkar, who took time out from his busy international schedule to turn out for his side. Remember those days when they used to play Ranji? Yeah, today also they played. What a great performance by some of our stars today. Anyway, walking into bat with the scorecard reading 42 for 2, Tendulkar was done by a brilliant in-swinging delivery that saw him walk back to the pavilion. His 15 ball stay at the crease fetched no runs as Mumbai fell to 55 for 4 with his wicket. However, a fine 141 from Rohit Sharma, how times have changed, along with a 99 from Abhishek Nair, rescued Mumbai as they piled on 402 in the innings. This was the first and last duck in Ranji cricket by a young bowler who was yet to make his Team India debut. which bowler are we talking about? Which bowler with his in-swinging delivery got Sachin out for duck for the very first time in his Ranji career? One of those classic Sachin trivia questions. And
Whose direct is this?
this is Aditya's direct. Hmm. 2008-9 Mumbai Ranji final. In swinging delivery. Yet to make India debut. Bunch of clues, guys. Only player who can.
These are some memories, KV, like which happened when I was growing up. So the ones that you mentioned in '93 and all, this was even before I was born. It
Yeah.
proves how how long a career he
How
has had.
long? Oh, bhai. 18, like late 80s, he made his debut. And then 2010s, he was still there at the top.
I have, like, I'm thinking of two people, but I doubt if their teams ever made it to the finals. Mm, uh, I will I will go with Praveen Kumar.
Praveen Kumar, not a bad guess in some sense, but not the right answer. Going to Pramit.
As I've heard on multiple of your quizzing things, that do not overthink the answer. And I'm just going to say that Jasprit Bumrah.
Not Bumrah, like
Mm.
technically not possible. Going to Ankit.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Pramit.
I remember this, and I remember reading about it the next day. So this was the young Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that was
My favorite Bhuvi. My favorite. He's so underrated. He's my favorite bowler from this generation. Favorite fast bowler. I love Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Absolutely love him. And this match was obviously against.
I had a confusion between Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Bumrah,
Yeah,
and uh,
yeah. Bumrah.
Bumrah didn't make his debut that long back, I guess. Yeah.
Also, brother,
so
yeah.
how will Bumrah play against Sachin in Ranji?
Yeah.
That's also little.
so KV, the thing is that one of my greatest regret in my life is that
Hmm.
I in 2010 I went for an official trip to to Delhi.
Hmm.
मेरे दोस्त ने बोला कि भाई, मेरा रूममेट था वो, एंड ही वाज आल्सो माय कलीग, ही सेड कि देख बुमराह खड़ा है उसका, चल जाके फोटो लेते हैं। अरे कौन बुमराह, क्या बुमराह, तो जाके चाहिए तो मैं तेरा फोटो ले लेता हूँ। एंड आई थिंक दैट इज द बिगेस्ट रिग्रेट दैट आई हैव इन माय लाइफ कि मैंने बुमराह के साथ, वो भाई साहब खड़े थे मेरे सामने, आई कुड हैव जस्ट गॉट देयर एंड टेकन अ selfie with him. I didn't do that, and
Yeah.
that is one of my biggest regrets. Yeah.
Man. Oh, just like most Australian batsmen, you missed Bumrah, huh? Sorry. Naman, you got it before anyone else. Well done, Abhishek Vats. You are also right. Abhishek Saluja, you are also right. Srishant, no. Ranji Trophy was just bad for batsmen across the trophy. Common quiz question. Sachin, the first batsman to be given out by third umpire. Yeah, Abhishek Vats, you're right. It's so common that we didn't use it here, but we have used it somewhere. I think in one of these quiz show prelims, in fact, we used Vyom Dhaval says, I got it first, KV. Let me confirm, Vyom. Although Bhuneshwar got it first, but anyway. No, yeah, Vyom, you're very niche in the chat, in my chat at least. So, yeah. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. It's okay. Score wise, of course, Ankit wins, but these are all formality, guys. Aditya well played, and Pramit also well played. The idea was just to meet and just have fun around
Yeah.
quizzing and to revisit some memories, pay an homage to Sachin Tendulkar. And everyone in the chat, thank you so much for joining. Anything else, Aditya, Ankit, Pramit? Everything good in life? All good?
Can I just ask, like, why did you plan to have this, like, the Sachin Tendulkar thing? Like, it's not even his birth and like
Yeah, not his birth anniversary. It's not his
yeah.
But we
I
don't
think
need
we were
any reason to
reminded of
celebrate
him.
him, yeah? We
I
don't
was
need any
reminded
reason to
of him
celebrate
after
him.
the Australia series. I was like,
It's been on our mind since then, and Sachin is on my mind almost every day. So we just thought, why not? Yeah, let's do one Tendulkar quiz. Why not? Let's just do it. And Dravid quiz now people want. Why not? Why not? Why not? Another icon of Indian cricket. Rahul Dravid quiz we should do, and we should have a question on 196 not out in that 194.
Yeah.
194.
I was
194 not
expecting
out.
you to ask a question on that, but yeah, it didn't come that way.
No, just bad memory. Tennis quiz, let's do. Abhishek is saying. Okay. We are doing sports quizzes in every city, guys. Please come for that.
Make a airline quiz.
Airline quiz.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do an Indigo quiz, and quiz stream will start at 9:45.
On a
Oh,
completely unrelated note, can we have an AR Rahman quiz?
A.R. Rahman quiz must do. I will
Yeah.
so much on Rahman, just like Sachin. Crazy. Hey,
Oh,
Anirban Dasgupta is here. He
I
wants
guess
Ganguly quiz. Yes, Anirban. We'll do
So-
one Ganguly quiz only
So
for
by
you.
the way, KV, I don't know if you remember this, but I actually came to the BizTech quiz in Mumbai when you had the show here back in I think October, and I had a selfie with you, and
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was really happy that you had the opportunity to keep a selfie.
You missed
And
Bumrah, but you got me. Life is okay. Cheap replacement.
and then I was like that I have to be the part of this elite quiz stream that we do. Yeah, I've been following it since 2020. Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you so
me.
much. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. Thank you so much in the chat, everyone, all our members who joined, and special guest Anirban in the chat. Shimo is in the chat. All our special people are in the chat. And thank you so much, guys. We'll meet you soon with another quizzing stream, and we'll see some of you in quizzing with members. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, KV. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
bye-bye.